Thanks. I don't know. See, you hear this? Am I on y'all bench?
She's trying to. Is this called tampering?
Oh.
Kaylin, I think since you're not playing.
This is so cool, man. Hey. This is so cool, guys. They were shouting us out in a little interview. Caitlin and Fee, Caitlin was watching our stream last night, she said.
Oh.
Look at Mackie. Where's my stud bud?
She's in the locker room.
Here's what people aren't telling you about the Sophie Cunningham controversy at the All Star Party. Fans are getting banned, emotions are escalating, and the WNBA community is more divided than ever. What really happened behind the scenes? Let's break it all down. The Studbudz All Star Party was meant to be a high-energy celebration of WNBA stars, and for the most part, it was. Players like Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark brought their A-game, delivering the kind of personality and star power fans crave. But one rule changed everything: the no negativity policy.
Everyone knows what All-Star Weekend's about. It's cool for all of us players to kind of get to hang out and chill outside the court. And I think that's why a lot of people stayed in market. You know, that's why people come here, because of the amount of money that companies and endorsers and partners are wanting to pay us players. They see who we are off the court, they see who we are on the court, and these are the top players in our league. That's what All Stars is all about, right? So you kind of want to give them a break so you can get a good product out on the court. But for me, I think they can find 2 extra days somewhere for us to just relax and sleep.
Fans who spoke out against Sophie Cunningham, or even expressed disagreement with her being featured, were banned from the live stream. And that's when all the chaos started. Many immediately called the policy unfair. Some fans felt silenced, accusing the organizers of censoring opinions. You had people in the live chat calling it anti-fan behavior, and others saying it went against what they loved about sports. Passionate debates, even if they got heated. On the flip side, there were those who pointed out the need for boundaries, especially in a community that's too often targeted with hateful rhetoric. But here's where it gets even messier. Even casual or lighthearted criticism of Cunningham seemed to get flagged and removed. It blurred the line between fostering positive energy and straight-up shutting down free speech. The host of Black and White Sports jumped into the mix.
Studbudz are in the building. Y'all make some noise. Courtney Williams, Natisha Heidemann of the Minnesota Lynx. Courtney, I know you're getting ready to compete in the skills challenge, so I appreciate you. So earlier today, I met with some of your WNBA colleagues.
Oh my goodness, it has been a movie.
Yeah, it has.
It has been a movie, man. We was going so crazy the other day, we lost the mics. We had to DoorDash some more mics.
The support from the fans, what about the support from other players? Like, how much love have you felt from within the league?
A lot. Everybody's super supportive, and it's just super cool to see.
Highlighting posts where players like Courtney Williams and Natasha Heidemann showed support for banning negativity. Their main message? The event was about celebrating the players and uplifting the WNBA, not tearing it down. But the backlash from fans only grew louder. One viewer comment went viral, saying, "If you want positivity, make it earned. Don't just ban people who disagree." Another wrote, "Cunningham's not perfect. No one is. Pretending she can't be criticized feels fake." Amid all the tension, Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark found a way to bring the party vibe back, joking around with teammates and creating these light, playful moments that had people laughing again. Fans even took to Twitter to share clips of their interactions.
Put a crazy chip on our shoulder. I think we all understand what it takes now. And we just stacking our days, man. We know what we got to do, and we know we got to all give a little bit more so we can cross that finish line.
Every night is a grind, so just building, like continuing to build and be where we want to be at the right time.
And speaking of building, I used to play with that amazing person right there, Courtney Williams.
I can't give it away.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I can't give it away, but just know I win that show, I'm breaking my dog off.
I was just wondering, does she get cut? Okay, got it.
Showing what the event could have been if the controversy hadn't hijacked the night. But it's not just about Cunningham anymore. This whole thing revealed a bigger issue in the WNBA fan base. What happens when people's ideas of inclusivity and respect clash? Can a rule like this actually unite fans, or does it just deepen the divide? It's time to zoom out and ask a tougher question. What does all of this say about the league itself? The WNBA has been riding a wave of growth, bringing in new fans, bigger sponsors, and more media attention. But the controversy around the Studbudz All Star Party feels like a reality check. Fans are questioning whether the league's efforts to promote inclusivity are creating cracks instead of building bridges. The Studbudz bans weren't just a one-night issue.
Three-point contest, how'd you feel?
It's awesome. It's so fun. The fans were great. I definitely felt them. I heard them. I wish I could do it again right now because I feel like I was so nervous at the start, and all of us were.
What part of it was the most nerve-wracking in terms of like picking up the ball or what side to start on or those?
All of it. I was like trying to figure out whether to pull from the left, pull from the right, like where to put the money ball rack, which side to start. There's so many choices I didn't even know.
What's the vibe amongst all the players down there? Just like everybody's just having a ton of fun.
Yeah. I mean, this is supposed to be fun. That's what this whole weekend's about. So to be able to be out there, a lot of the W players, on the sidelines cheering, and it's a fun experience, and just really lucky to be part of it.
They exposed an ongoing struggle within the WNBA fan base. Backlash over negativity bans isn't just hurting viewers' trust. It might be chipping away at how the league connects with its audience long-term. Organizers defended the policy, saying it was in line with the WNBA's commitment to positivity and respect, a core part of its branding. But does shutting down dissent really align with those values? According to the host of Black and White Sports, negativity in the fan base has been a problem for the league's image for years. This incident seems to magnify that problem, making fans wonder if enforcement policies like this actually solve anything or just hide the symptoms. When the league itself relies so heavily on its message of inclusivity, moments like this feel like stepping into a shadow where that message gets harder to believe. Other sports leagues have dealt with similar issues. The NBA, for example, has taken a more flexible approach, focusing on educating fans and creating space for open conversations, even when they get messy. The NFL, on the other hand, has its own history of controlling narratives, but steers away from banning individual criticism on this kind of scale.
What do you make of how your city is putting on?
I think it's been good so far.
Yeah.
We had like a players welcome party last night. It was fire. Mario performed, Lloyd.
Oh no, we already know because we've been watching the Studbudz and they aired all y'all out.
I think we hit it off day one. I showed up to training camp late. Sid was already in the thick of it, and I showed up asking her like, "Hey, who's gonna make the team?" I was like worried for myself and also for her.
I remember that we couldn't get credentialed by the W, but we still ended up finding a way.
You couldn't
where
get
there's a will, there's a way.
Whenever.
Yeah.
The WNBA is clearly wading into difficult territory, but unlike its larger counterparts, it runs a bigger risk of alienating a much smaller fan base. Those fans feeling left out or silenced, they might not come back. Growth can stall fast when people don't feel welcome. Then, there's the emotional toll on players like Sophie Cunningham. Continuous criticism, whether fair or not, can affect performance. And when bans draw even more attention to that criticism, it makes players seem untouchable rather than relatable. What's at stake here isn't just harmony at events like Studbudz, but the chance to create a culture where fans and players thrive together. The WNBA has to decide: protect short-term positivity or take risks for long-term loyalty. The Studbudz All Star Party wasn't just a night of celebration. It highlighted growing pains the WNBA can't ignore. The attempt to create a positive space collided with questions about free expression, leaving fans divided. One viewer captured the sentiment, saying, "Guess I'm not welcome then," while hosts doubled down, claiming they'd ban them to protect Sophie Cunningham. It's clear the WNBA is navigating a difficult balance between fostering inclusivity and allowing open dialogue. What do you think? Do bans like this help or hurt fan communities? Share your thoughts below, because building the future of sports fandom starts with conversations like these.